Hi, I'm Steffan McNeil, and right now I'm about to show you my personal workflow process for product packaging and print design in general. The package design I'm about to reinvent for you is for a Sunny Mills cereal box. The general goal of the project was to make a design that is outdated and dull into a more noticeable product that people would be excited about buying. You'll see after all the mistakes and experiments I went through, this is what I came out with. The first step in my process is almost always going to be product research. In this case, I look for some of the key design elements utilized by my competitors. In this particular case, I quickly found that featuring the actual product in use on the front cover is almost always used. The next step in my process is choosing the right colors. In this case, in many cases, I like to use cooler.adobe.com. Cooler is a website that quickly and efficiently tells you which colors are best used in conjunction with one another. After I've made an educated decision on which colors I'm going to use, I move on to background creation, which can be the hardest step in my process and oddly requires the most tweaking. After I perfect my background and how I'm going to utilize it in the composition, I move on to text. In this case, choosing my text was as easy as scrolling through my options in Photoshop. I wanted a complete redesign for this piece, so research didn't play a huge role in text selection. Once I've decided on my text, I like to put it on a blank canvas and mess around with text effects until I reach my desired look. The next step in my process is usually asset creation. Most of the design elements used in this project, such as the grapes and strawberries, are vector-based, making them perfect for Illustrator. After my Illustrator assets are exported into Photoshop, I begin making final composition and layout decisions. Since I created the project in Photoshop, I next need to export it into InDesign so I can get the final piece ready for printing. I really think the first time I thought about print design and package design in general as a career was probably around halfway through college. Got to a class called Digital Publishing, and it was a real strong point for me, and I really hadn't come across many of those my whole time at college, and it really woke me up and really told me that I could actually, maybe actually do this for a career. I'm originally from a town called Reading in Massachusetts, about 20 miles north of Boston, 9 miles west of Salem. Smaller town, big Halloween town. We all had a real good time, around Halloween and stuff like that. It was a real good place to grow up in. I wouldn't trade it for anything. Influences. I could sit here and tell you that pretty much everything influences me. Maybe that rock over there, the tree behind me, that mosquito flying through the sky over there, who knows. But what it really comes down to is, the things I do every day, the people I know, things I've seen, places I've been, pretty much life in general is really what influences my work. I couldn't, narrow it down to one specific thing at all. I hope this video helped educate you on my personal workflow and how I utilize different skills in design for print. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, let's pretend like it's 98. Like I'm eating lunch off a styrofoam tray. Trying to be the next rapper coming out the A. Hoping for a record deal to ignore my pain. Yeah, now let's pretend like I'm on the stage. And when my beat drops, everybody goes insane. Okay, and everybody know my name. And everywhere I go, people wanna hear me sing. Oh yeah, and I just dropped my new album. On the first week I did 500,000. Gold in the spring.